Every man talks about what he wants in bed, but most men have no idea what turns her on deep down. Not what she says, not what society told her to like, what her body reacts to, what makes her feel something, even if she doesn't know why. And here's the truth. You've probably triggered one of her fetishes before, without even realizing it. Because her fetishes, they're not always physical, they're psychological. So in this video, I'm giving you 5 of the most powerful female fetishes most men never see, but trigger all the time. And once you understand these, you stop chasing and start pulling her in without trying. Let's begin. She doesn't want nice. She doesn't want safe. She wants control, but only if you can take it from her, slowly. The first fetish is this: the danger of desire. She wants to feel like something might happen, but not yet. She wants the tease, the pause, the look, the touch that stops just before it goes further. When you press in close and whisper, but pull back. When your hand grazes her lower back and leaves. That space between touch and tension, that's where she starts melting. The slower you go, the more she wants it. It's not about being aggressive. It's about restraint, controlled dominance. And when you master that, she won't need permission. She'll give herself to you willingly. Women say they want good conversation, but conversation isn't what gets her wet. It's presence, the way you walk, the way you breathe, the way you look at her, without flinching. Her second fetish, silent confidence. The man who doesn't talk too much, doesn't explain himself, doesn't need to be loud, because his energy already speaks. When you hold eye contact just a second too long, when you don't react to her drama, when you sit in silence, and she feels the tension rising, that's when she leans in, not because of what you said, but because of what you didn't. That silence, it's louder than any compliment you could give her. This one is primal, and very few men understand it. She wants to feel overpowered, but not by force, by energy, by presence, by awareness, being taken without being touched. When she feels your attention undressing her, when your body language says, "I could, but I won't," when she realizes you are the one holding back, she starts surrendering in her mind before anything physical happens. She doesn't need handcuffs. She needs a man who doesn't flinch when she tests him, who doesn't rush in, who stands still and lets her tension rise. The man who takes her mind before her body. That's the man she dreams about when the lights go off. Now, here's the one she'll never admit. And if you master it, you become unforgettable. She has a fetish for being rejected. Yes, rejected. Not brutally, not disrespectfully, but controlled rejection. When you turn down her advances playfully, when you don't make her the center of your attention, when you say, "Not yet," and walk away. It does something to her. It flips the game. And that power shift? It's foreplay. Because deep down, she doesn't want a man who gives in too easily. She wants to be chosen, but only when she's earned it. And when you hold your line, she'll chase what she thought she already had. Most men think physical connection is about touching her body, but the real seduction is when you touch her mind, when she shares something raw and you don't flinch, when she gets reactive and you stay calm, when she throws the test and you pass without even reacting. You become different, because most men try to soothe her, You hold her, without fixing, without controlling, just with presence. That makes her feel seen, stripped, and fully desired. And when she feels safe in her exposure, that's when her body follows. Most men never see this because they're too busy talking, too busy chasing, too busy reacting. They don't realize that her deepest desires don't come from being impressed. They come from being understood, without her saying a word. You want her to crave you? Then stop trying to impress her and start listening to what she doesn't say. Her fetishes, they're not just fantasies, they're blueprints, clues to how she wants to feel and who she wants to feel it with. She doesn't want just another guy. She wants the man who knows how to make her mind submit before he ever lays a hand on her. That's the real game. And once you understand it, you don't compete. You attract, without effort, without chasing, without saying much at all. Subscribe to the Mind Game Manual and tell me in the comments, which of these 5 female fetishes have you seen in real life but didn't realize what it was until now? Drop your story below. Let's expose what's been hidden in plain sight.